Early voting begins this Monday throughout the state of Texas. Registered voters will be deciding on 10 propositions approved by the state legislature during the 86th legislative session. Fox 14's Maggie Glenn has a preview of the ballot. That story from your local election headquarters.
As a result of their legislative session, in the odd number years, any constitutional amendments have to be voted on by the people.
Chris McCauley, a political science assistant professor at WT, explains the majority of this year's propositions are dealing with bonds and taxes related to flooding and hurricanes.
A lot of these things have to do with empowering the local government and the various organizations to raise money and to deal with the damage that comes out of these natural disasters.
Some of these are aiming to allow local governments to raise funds without the constant need for authorization from the state. But McCauley explains the fourth proposition is one of the most important.
The most controversial one has to do with the state income tax. It would add an explicit prohibition of any state income tax to the Texas Constitution.
Currently, if the legislature decides to impose a state income tax, it goes to the voters for a majority vote in order to go into effect. This proposition adds another hurdle.
So either way, the voters have to approve it. The only thing it would add is you would need to amend the Constitution, and you would need a 2/3 majority in the House and in the State House and the State Senate in order to actually get a income tax imposed.
The last proposition on the ballot doesn't have to do with taxes at all. It has to do with dogs.
Amendment 10 is an amendment that will allow police departments to give or gift or allow retiring police dogs to go to their former handlers that were police officers themselves.
Currently, the police dogs are treated as government property and need to be auctioned off, but that could soon change.
It would allow like the local sheriff to make a determination of what's in the animal's best interest.
In Amarillo, Maggie Glenn, Fox 14 News.
There's another proposition that is aiming to allow a person to hold more than one office as a municipal judge at the same time. We have a list of all those propositions over on our website. That's myhighplains.com.